Hello everyone, welcome to Getting Started with DAX course. In this course, I'm going to discuss how you can use DAX effectively. DAX is a functional language used in Power Pivot for Excel. For those that are really familiar with Power Pivot in Excel very well, you have DAX and Power Pivot. Power BI, for those that are familiar with Power BI, there's DAX and Power BI, and also analysis services. So if I want to show you a sample of how DAX works in Excel, if I go to Power Pivot in Excel, this is Power Pivot in Excel, and this is some DAX that has been written in Power Pivot in Excel. Also, you can check how DAX works in analysis services. And here is some DAX language you can see in analysis services, and that is how you can write DAX right here in your analysis services. DAX also existed in Power BI, and these are some DAX functions you can see in Power BI and how you can write DAX in Power BI. Why is DAX so important? DAX formula will help you get the most out of your data. One of the things I always like to tell my students is that expressing yourself is one of the most important things when it comes to analytics. When you build a report in Power BI without you expressing yourself, creating some amazing calculation, that is how you can dig deep into your analytics, and that is how you can understand the data set more. So DAX will help you enhance your reporting. DAX was inspired by existing programming language, which is Excel formula, SQL, and MDS. If you are coming from the Excel side and you are an Excel expert, all the formulas you use in Excel, the formulas like sum, count, concatenate, and all other formulas you use in Excel, they are all in DAX, because DAX was also influenced by Excel formulas. If you are coming from the SQL background, all the functions you use in SQL, just be aware that all your selection function, your top end, who by functions, they are all influenced by SQL, and they are right there in DAX. If you're also coming from the MDS side, just know that DAX was also taking part from MDX, which is all your filter query, your query functions, and time intelligence computations. They are all from MDX. So DAX is practically for everybody because it was influenced by Excel formula, SQL, and MDS. DAX syntax is a bit kind of very simple. You just need to understand the way DAX works. Power BI is not a spreadsheet application, and then it's not an application where you can easily go to and type equals to sum just like you did in Excel. When you are defining or you are creating a DAX measure or a DAX calculated table, you need to start with the name of the measure, which is the total amount, like an example that I'm showing here, the measure name. Then you define your function name, just like the sum we use in Excel. Put in your function name there. Then you put in a table name, which is the name of the table you want to sum, and the column inside that table. Another thing you should know is that DAX works with columns and tables. It doesn't work like cell in Excel. So when you're summing something up, just know you're either summing up a column, you're referencing a column, or you are referencing a table. So this is how DAX syntax works. Just a quick recap again. You start with your measure name, then you put your equal sign, your DAX function name, the table name, and also the column name. DAX result can be generated as measure, calculated table, and also calculated column. In the next video, I will show you how you can create measures, calculated tables, and calculated columns.